it's good that we have him now. All is settled, and it's the best time I would say to have him on. So we can talk a lot. But good morning, thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Yahweh my Abi, Yahweh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests. Your prophet is here, the godfather in my country is here, and Liberia Lash and Twin Riddleland. This is time for the converge and discuss things that are relevant to our country. Thank you very much for having me in the program.
Are you the godfather of Nima?
Yeah, I'm the godfather.
You still the godfather?
I'm the godfather, baby. How you think it to be?
Yeah. How is it like in Nima? How can people be
godfather? Yeah.
Well, first thing for a godfather is someone who dictates what happens. You saw me and the vice president sitting together. If I never have voice in the market of miss my wing, how will I be? How you call it? Campaigning with the vice president. But like, remember, people don't see the things. You don't just ordinary Liberian, you see. The people know my wedding name.
The people said that the reason why you were with the vice president, because by then you had just left the prison. And that the vice president wanted to accommodate you to feel, to feel a bit like the government still remembers you. That's right.
Oh no! Everybody is entitled to the view. But first thing for you saw that if you follow me throughout the campaign, you saw that the prophet was very significant on the campaign trail, and you saw what happened between me and the Mandingo people. The vice president have to come outside to apologize. Okay, you should follow very closely that the campaign needed me because if I announced that campaign, I don't think Koga going to win. But I did because of the vice president. It's not because of I came from the jail. I came from jail. I could sit down to my house. What I do nothing to me. I already out. But I never went there because I came from jail and vice president went to.
But it happened the same day that you left jail because we were talking about Prophet King is in cell before we know Prophet King was released, and that same day we saw you with the vice president. Was it the vice president that called for you to be released or what?
No, the vice president not called me.
But why you got released?
I got released because how you call it the National Commission, how you call it withdraw the case.
The National Commission
withdraw the case. You don't know.
So it means that they were wrong.
Yeah.
Are you planning to sue them?
No, I'm going to sue nobody.
Why?
Because I want to sue. For me to sue, you should decide to sue someone.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. We'll continue dragging the case, and we will continue to. We'll be ridiculing the how you call it, the National Election Commission, because everybody will be backing themselves. When everybody backing themselves, everybody they will take the case the way they listen to it. Okay, because I got my own follower then too. Who would carry the case the way they hear from me? And National Election Commission how many people. But at the end of the day, who you think really will be dragging in the mud? We'll be dragging our institution in the mud. So I'm not going to sue National Election. I want to even sue the Mandingo people because they lie on me. When I discuss the thing, they lie on me and said that I caused the Mandingo people, and that was a lie.
Why you said it? What you said to them?
I said that Musa Benete is feeding the chicken to eat the chicken.
What does that mean?
Feed the chicken, eat the chicken? What do you do to the chicken? If you feed the chicken that you love the chicken,
yeah.
You don't love the chicken. You only want to eat the chicken. So he's acting like he love the people of Nima, and they will take the people, learn from them, and give it to the Mandingo people. That's what I said. But people play a video where they hear me causing the Mandingo people.
So Musa is feeding airport. Let me understand this. Are you saying that he's feeding the Mandingo people to eat them, or he's feeding the Mbanians to eat from them?
Even the Mandingo people are nearby. You see the way you people speak in the country, it sounds small way.
Yeah.
And you see what coming for. When we hear sound, you know that I'm not getting Mandingo people. Because you say that he's feeding the nearby, and the Mandingo because Mandingo people are nearby. I'm saying that he's feeding the Mano and the Gio because those are the people that get more voting in my country. He's a politician. He's feeding them to at the end of the day. When he get the power, then he will just explode them and take the land from them. But that does not mean that Mandingo people are not nearby and they're not Liberian. That's not why I'm preaching around here.
So the entire election, we saw you canvassing. First, you wanted to succeed the late Senator Prince Johnson. But later on, I mean, you got involved in fraud. I don't know about that, but you have to give up. What really led to you being disqualified from national?
But when you say I get involved in
because
fraud,
that's what they said. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said. Okay, but it should be proven. It should be proven. It's all allegation.
Okay, why you got disqualified?
I got disqualified because me and somebody were using how you call it an ID number, and I couldn't say it. It don't mean that the ID card we're using was fake, but the ID number I get, someone get the same ID number.
So how did you get the article? You wasn't on ground
during the election.
The registration process of the
I
article.
would get ID one on ground. I was on ground. I keep in my country. I registered to type of memory in my own district. You see, if I'm going to get it for different district that are not from, then you say, oh, you have to take. Let me tell you, when you're trying to trace case, a criminal case, you have to go in there and see where it happens. Okay, I'm from District 6. The community that I'm from is the same community that I registered. And I registered, I left. But I'm really happy you know that at the same time I the registration.
So you came on the cover?
Yeah, I came on the cover. And even when I came, even if you get out from Page Africa, they break the news that the prophet is in the country. Okay, so I came, I registered, and I left. After I left the same time. But you know, after registration, they call for everybody to do what they call a voter cleaning. So like that. I made the police said that they check because the police asked the question. Okay, you register, that's true. But when they're doing the voter cleaning, that you come back to do, I didn't come back, and I never voted. So people might take it on their own way to enemy all of the system, and I want to continue to say. So the case there is a difficult case.
All right, so let me ask her this question now. There were other candidates in a race for the senatorial position, but you decided to vote, support Samuel Koga. Was it because of the vice president that you did that, or your own mind you think that he could be the best person to replace the late Senator Prince Johnson?
For me, I don't lie, I say the truth. I never did because of Koga. And when you follow me in the campaign trail, I said, when Koga come to power and misbehave, I will deal with him. I don't want to use the word that I use on the platform because people go to room, I like the romance. Okay? And I use it. So someone who come to support you with all the high, you're not gonna work? No. I went there because of the vice president, that's true. For me, the vice president I'm picking, and I say it again. I'm picking a vice president, I get to put him picking. And the vice president is very respectful. A very respectful gentleman. I love the poor Nima. So I was looking at the whole thing that if the vice president that pledged all his support beyond Koga, if Koga doesn't win, what becomes the vice president in 2029?
Yeah.
So I have to help the vice president to make Koga win. I never did it for Koga, and Koga know that. You know what me and Koga bought one because you want to know about
the vice president called you to join him, or you did it waiting there?
No, I did it waiting there. The vice president never called me. I did it waiting there. The first time I went to the vice president house here, how you call it? I think that was 3 months ago. The vice president never called me.
But I've gathered some information that you were paid to support Koga.
No, man. Pay for what? I still write my old car around here. Every car I read my single clue. Now, all I can say, I don't understand you.
How did you?
The thing that different me, I don't dark my beard and dark my hair. But everything I used to like the same old thing I've been passing around with. Nothing changed. My man, I love life. I don't know how to use it.
Was it a surprise to you that a government you fought for to bring to power, it was under this government that they put you in jail? A lot of critics think that the government didn't do well.
No, the government love me, the government continue to do well. And I'm going to take, let me tell you something. You see that people you're scared of jail, and you're going to go nowhere. That's why I'm saying, you guys are afraid of jail. Wow. You prefer the jail too much.
But jail is for criminals. That's why
it's not jail for criminals. Innocent people go to jail. You don't know that.
So you are one of those.
Yeah, one of the innocent people go to jail. Innocent jail for criminal.
Are you sure of what you are saying? Because I know sometimes you can be a little bit controversial. Like you come out on your own platform and say, no, the government like this, the government like that. You support other people.
Do you people know that the government? You see the problem with me? I get tough love. If you live in my environment, you are the chairman, my son, my daughter, everybody. My daughter is the most hard-headed child in the whole world. Like in my pension money, I said that, and I sent my daughter to school, child to be 7 years. Oh, what's 7 years? What kind of school the whole I get? No school. You try, they will beat her, and in the day she will become stupid. Because when you beat on children, you make them stupid. You have to allow the children to play. And this little girl is the one that highest child in the world, but very clever. So I grew up as Asian pattern. Asian people send a training school for 6 to 7 years. That now because in the modern world, the woman has all be home to take care of the thing, she won't go to work. The man too won't go to work. So nobody taking the children, they will take their children and give it to somebody out there who is frustrated, moving with frustration. She will just waste all her frustration the children there. So the children become stupid in the home.
So your own is from 7 years up.
7 years, nobody gonna stop it. It have been proven. More people are becoming when children start to learn. We were in Morocco. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, my daughter remember nothing. When I show her the picture, she don't see that. But when she enter 4, 5 years, she can remember. So one more when she enters 7 years, boom, she's a legend. You just send children there to school because you want to take the children there for around you because of the world we live in now. The woman that's all taking the children home, she want to go to work. They want to go to work. So that thing the children trust them to somebody who is frustrated, who will just vent all their frustration. Now you see they get some family there. Nobody have committed suicide in the family. But you see your child want to commit suicide, your child committed suicide. Because the people here can get your children into an early age. An Arab friend told me that thing in Morocco. My Arab friend. He said, brother, you know where you see some big people in the street, they can be playing like a kid? I said, no, you see, we're not playing when you're small. The time they're supposed to play at home, they force them into school. So now they're playing their old age.
When they're in government,
they're playing hard. My daughter will play good. She would. I said, man, they got no phone by you. They get no ABC. She know I want to think. It's just now, there is no call in the world. They get no any call. All the people I don't I said, which the color is this? She will teach me that color. Even when you speak English, she can correct you. She speaks series. That the phone teach you, my son teach you. You think she just saying that to eating rest? No more not eat rest. No more eat spaghetti and chicken.
Perfect.
I think that's what it brought that, right? The elections are over in Kenya. There are 2 quick questions that I have. Number 1, what do you expect from Konga? Perhaps, let's say, in the first 3 months of his leadership as the senator of Nimba. I mean, replacing Senator Prince Johnson. I mean, a unifier of Nimba. I mean, what do you hope to see from Konga in the first 3 months? That's one. And secondly, with the opposition defeat in Nimba, what message does it send out?
First thing first, the opposition defeat in Nimba, speak and follow. Tells you that this government have grip on Nimba. The Unity Party government has grip on Nimba, and that they are the people in Nimba are looking up to. Okay. And in the first 3 months, Koga need to unify the county. Okay. It will be good for Koga because Koga man or woman, he follow like you. So you can cut across to the man branch, the brown belt, and talk to them, okay? Because either Gonglo way divide the people in Nimba County. Okay, her message is that the Gio people have been controlling the whole place, and we Manon people don't have voice. That have been her message. Now when you see our Nimba during the campaign, I didn't see either Gonglo too much into the Gio belt. So always the Manon belt making a case. So Koga have to unite our people and also have to give voice to the minority group in Nimba County. The minority group are the Mandingo, they are the Kran, they are the Basogbi people. Those people need to work in Koga office. It should not that be Gio and Mano. The minority group should have voices in his office. Now I expect to see in the future.
Have you sat with him to have some discussions about the county, how the county can progress, this achievement, sometimes a condition? Have you sat with him?
No, I have not sat with Koga yet. It's just on that you cannot do other people's job for them. They have to do their own job. I have done it because of the VP and made Koga a senator. If Koga smart enough, he will call me to even make me a advisor.
Wow. Because
there was a platform that was using my campaign trade, and the platform that the American government using.
Which platform is that?
I talk about how you go to pregnancy service.
Yes, I think I saw that.
Okay, pregnancy service. That when women then go to hospital should be free of charge. Okay, to do their checkup. When they want to give birth should be free of charge. And when the children are born, we take care of them to grow our population. Now Donald Trump telling American women that he will give them 5,000 and they want to and produce more children to increase their American population. So human being is a resource all by themselves. I'll make China powerful today. So that the idea will put you, the idea so that can put you, oh, I mean a crazy man, I mean a foodie man, that the idea war leader they can be pushing. So I don't really understand what happened to the country. Because I'm talking about pregnancy service that will give them more human resource and will be able to capacitate them to be a great nation. Then you tell me, oh, the matter will be trained board. Oh, they will be bouncing. Really? We have to be serious.
Okay, let's move up to national politics now. We're done with Nima. Let's begin at first, Prophet Key. It has been 1 year, some months now. This government that you supported, you put your life on the line for this government. Why is it you have not been factored? I mean, we still see Prophet Kid without job. Is this a conversation you have with the president that you don't need job, or is it that the president has forgotten about you altogether?
Let me tell you something. Really, I don't need a appointed job. Because I want a president to control me. Because I'm not a president that's going to be controlled. Because first thing first, if I get appointed job, I don't work by the pleasure of the president. The pleasure in me, what the president will ask me to do. So I will not be dictating to the president. You see, most people say, right, go to dismiss them. You cannot be appointed by the president and then you be dictating to the president. Anything the president wants, what you do, because the president works for LiberianPeople, and those the president appoint works for the president. But they're not getting that. The minister not working for LiberianPeople. Because you are not the one that elected the minister. The minister working for the president. But the president working for the Liberian people. That's how I understand politics to be. So when the president appoint me, automatically I become silent on many issues. Many issues I become silent on. So I don't want no appointed job. I want elected job. I want to for elected job and I ain't get it. And I will still continue.
Yeah,
Very good. Go on.
All right. So there's a vacancy now in Nimba County. Is there any plan?
No. Because first thing for what the vacancy is now, it's in District 5. I'm not from that district.
Okay.
I'm from District 6 and District 9.
In case the United Party want to put you up to contest there, and then they gave you that support. The vice president is your picking. And he can make that happen. Koga is there, will support you to succeed him. Is there any plan? Don't you think it is the time?
I don't want it because I'm not from there. I have to feel comfortable.
They'll be massively.
They
make careful, you know, when you go there back.
I'm a celebrity. The people, even the race now, they calling me, they want my support. They want me in the area with them. They want my support. We got a godfather. You know, it's about breaking the word behind you. You don't have many supporters you get.
You know, there's one thing, Harry, before you come in. I saw you yesterday driving with a windshield down. I'm asking this question particularly because when I saw you yesterday, I was like, this is the Liberia we want. Years back, you never had the opportunity to be in your own country, enjoying, your own people.
Yeah.
But yesterday I saw you driving, all free up, living your life that you wanted to live in this country. Can we say that this country is safer now under the Buakai's administration?
But you see, Prophet Key in the country, that one thing that grandpa you should look at instead of looking for me to jail me. Yeah, because you get fully behavior in the country too. Some will not live in the country for long. People are jealous in the country. But for me being in the country, you see what you saw yesterday? You saw me with we shoot down.
Yeah.
We shoot everything down, we're moving freely, we talk, and we move, and today we're here.
Yeah.
I tell you that show that the country is free. The country is peaceful. Anybody can come here. So the peaceful man who trying to show to the people the country is peaceful, and he's in the country, and also indirectly tell the people that they must come in the country. You want grab man. You see the police, not even so, even jail me. Because first and first, the police put me there because they want to make names. Suppose they, the other men they put more on how you call it 104. When you say you can to steal people phone when he go do raid. Like the men at Nigeria, the other one put talking about. So you put money man. First thing first, the police investigated me, then they asked me about the case why I break on the burning of the Capitol building. Why I called names, I recorded and all. They said, we're looking for you to tell who the main person. You say he's looking for me. Then you say, put me in jail. Are you serious? And I'll stay witness. The people that work in the country not serious. You see, I can't blame African. The African mentality is very naive and very primitive. They can put jealousy at their job site. The men who have broke on news on a case that you're fighting, and you know that you need me to work with you. That means you're going to jail. And the man that the man is so be playing on that to get no, they have to bring 5,000 because first thing first, when I put all that issue, I put up 5,000. If you remember, like I said, anybody who bring information on how to burn the capital building now, I'll give them 5,000.
Yeah.
So when they bring out 5,000, then we'll work you up. When I bring out 5,000, I'm not going to help any case.
Bwaka, let me come in quickly. At first, we saw you with during elections there in Nima. Was it in Nima or during Prince Johnson burial or Bwaka? I think to be correct. You and George are taking photo.
Yeah.
After a very long fight.
The senator burial.
Yeah, during the senator burial. After a long fight, you are one of those persons that fought George Weah to not be president today. Was it you that requested that reconciliation to take that photo with George Weah, or how was it done?
No, that reconciliation was from both parties. Because first thing first, I was a VIP guest, Bafu VIP guest.
What do you mean about folks?
When I read there, the people read me, they put me about the people. That's why I would never have invitation again with that apparel. But when I read there, they want to put me somewhere myself. I said I can't go. So they had to force me around and want a VIP. So me and Joe, we are there on the same VIP there. I saw man spy me, giving me art linking. So you know what I do? I'm a philosopher. You know, I used to tell art in love. I do hematology. I study human being. I saw the president, the former president, staring at me with a glance from the other side. And I see
he want talk.
Was it an evil look or what?
No, it was not evil. The maybe boy, it was not evil. It was friendly. Because you have to study people before you deal with them. How I do, I study people. I'm not jumping the pool like that. I study, I'm good at that. And then profile people. I profile the person, get me all linking. So they may see that so. So they may see what I say that behind me. I say now relax. I saw a security and then break into the real me. Because I said to the jelly, when the prophet said I'm close to the men are there. So after he finished giving a speech, he was about to leave. So I was sitting close to ECOWAS representative, close to a lady who represented ECOWAS. So when he shook the woman hand, he acted very intelligent. That's with me. He had stared me there. So when he had stared me here, I knew that was history in making. So I poked her hand, I said, Mr. President. We need to take a picture. They said, ladies and gentlemen,
shake hands.
So God bless that.
Yeah, he did.
So it shows like he really followed you.
Yeah, he followed me 5 minutes.
It shows that, from what I understand from this story, this is a confirmation that George Weah is a man of peace.
No, but what George Weah did, why he's a man of peace or not, he scored a point. Every bowl, he scored a point. He extended, he showed that maybe, I don't know, if there are people that run him and making the president to misbehave, but from what I saw on that day, he's a friendly guy. Let me admit to this, he's a friendly guy.
Yeah, so let me ask you this question. You know, you talk about how the country is being free and whatsoever thing, but we have people. Yesterday, a statement came out from the former CDC chair about 2 assassination attempts on his life. I don't know, is this country still free? If yes, why would he be coming up with assassination attempt?
But Mohammed is a liar. There's a guy who carried repatriation program into, how you call it, into Ghana. He brought a lady from America, they call the Queen of Sheba, and they ate like put money after that. We were supposed to put money to get in America, they never go. Mohammed is a crook. The same man who told us he took picture with, how you call it, Obama. This guy's a liar. And there's another liquor talk there again. So tell me now, why are they going after Moluba Molu for? Because he say he will have a protest on the 17th of July. 17th of July, July, 17th of July. Now when they come in, Moluba Molu for. Me tell the government is very careful in taking away people's life. The government going to do that. But Moluba Molu only trying to make himself relevant. Because first thing first, this man is the man who was sidelined during the city government, never had a job. He was just there in the party and hearing things that the party chairman supposed to get, he was not getting it. So then he want to use the government now as a scapegoat to make himself more relevant. and the government are going to push up to that.
Do you support protest?
Yes, I support protest.
Do you support the July 17th protest?
No, I'm not supporting July 17th protest because there's no aim of having protest. What are you having protest for? Can you tell me why they're having protest for? Tell me.
They said according to them, the security situations, they believe that the economy is now good.
The rule of law.
They believe that the rule of law has been violated. I mean, these are some of their concerns.
No, my man, gotta be serious, brother. No better the basic power. Yeah. What kind of rule are we talking about here? The security is good.
Yesterday you criticized these things.
Yeah, but because yesterday the 3 missing boss, they audited them. The 16 billion. The EPS officer that was killed Hachimakole in Nima County. That's what we're talking about. But have you seen those things in the government? We have to be clear here. Moluba Modu was sidelined by the CDC government. And he broke away from CDC and go form his own group called the Stand. It's not a political party, it's a movement. We should know the difference between political parties and movement. There's a movement. You see, most of the people can do their thing to make money. Let me tell you. In the country, most of the politicians there, they can do their thing to make money. He tried to do it to scare the government for it to make money. But the government is not going to come after Moluba Modu. We ain't going to go nowhere. Because myself will get ready to tell the people there is no need to protest. Because protests are right. But why are we protesting for? What's the rule of law that have been abolished in this country? Or the issue in the legislature?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No. But I have to be clear on the thing. The issue in the legislatures have lawmakers among themselves remove their own colleagues. Okay? And the same Supreme Court, they said that according to the law, the people get right to have a Quran. And the quoted article, the people get right to have a Quran. So now they enforce the majority black to be having Quran without the Hachimakole, the speaker. So now the people are used to the people having Quran. And now then you come back again because you had meeting in the Dubai. You come back and say no, and Hachimakole, the man is a speaker. Where's the significance of the man becoming speaker when you feel receiving money under the budget of the man where you say he's an illegal speaker? Where are we going? That I can't see one then come and join the street and be disturbing people there. But the rule of law talking about that. Brother, the country is peaceful and everything moving in the country. We should not disturb the country.
Yeah, but in a mobile Molu alone, we saw people coming up. We saw other political parties coming together to stand against the things that happen. We saw the ANC, they've been having meeting to ANC political party headquarters. So this is not just limited to stand. The CDC is involved, the ANC and other political parties are involved. They are gearing up for 2029. What's the future for the opposition?
My man, opposition ain't going nowhere because they should go for the right reason. Okay? They should not just show up themselves because they want to be in the news. Be in the news for the right reason, not for the wrong reason. Don't be in the news by making mistakes where people can challenge you. Because what happened in the legislature that Joseph Boy had nothing to do with. But Joseph Boy need to run the country. You want the country to be paralyzed because of the lawmakers? No. The president there is working to see that the country move forward. So long there is quorum, and those that get the quorum, the president will work with them. And that's just what happened. He's not the one that caused the problem in the House of Representatives. He's not the one. They do it among themselves. But the president needs to move this country. So he will do everything for the country to move, and that's what he's doing. So then, now we're talking about fanatical behind the scene and discussing again how you call it 3 million to step aside. Then you want to the street to go and protest to disturb and peaceful are going about doing the daily activity. What is that? We should be doing the thing because we see it there by around the time. We should be protesting because there is civil servants not taking pay. We should be protesting because there is no stable life in the country. We should be protesting because our schools are not dentals, our hospitals does not have medications and doctors are not taking pay. We should be protesting for the thing. But protesting for somebody that advocating to get 3 million. Now remember be see why the country destroy the country again. You don't mind
advocating for 3 million.
Yeah, for not people advocating for 3 million to step aside. Oh, you don't know?
No, that's a breaking news to us. Harris? But the prophet need to confirm for us. Are you saying the impartial speaker is advocating for 3 million.
My man, I mean, we put 2 million, brother. The first election, they bought credit enough. They may need to pay back. They put money. So if we have spoke to the government, that at least let it find a common ground and get a man let the man step aside.
Letting how much now?
Let people gain 1 million. Let man step aside.
But he requested 3 million.
Requesting for because you know the man have a budget. People have a budget. Okay, so now they remove him by resolution and the way it happened. So he said speaker because the same Supreme Court tried to get a man power. At the same time to the man is talking behind the scene, at least he should not just do it. So let the government do something at least to just quiet down the noise. But people should not be jumping the street for a guy who is advocating behind the scene for 3 million.
Well, I have 2 quick questions before we get to the phone lines. The first one has to do, you've been around now for quite a good time since this government took over. I mean, were you to name some of the institutions or the institution you see that is performing under the Joe Walker government, what would that be?
I think Ransom Mine is doing well. Okay, no noise from that. The police is also working. And we get Water and Sewer, Mo Ali is working. And the acting managing director of EDC is working. Okay, we should applaud him for that. And the private sector begin to wake up. The government, the road network, how you call it, and probably where it's working. I think everybody doing their job, but there are some crook at the Noka where the president dismissed, and they're making free money there, stealing. So that's another thing. And we saw the president dismiss, how you call it, the Fatiga, and how you call it, A.B. Kumar. Okay, because the men who are there can say them are A.B. Kumar. And you not be security because of them, friend. Because of them, the man trying to support the man name. How the man win the case. They bet to know the case now they get 1.5 million to pay, and the Fatiga run away.
Say that they haven't spoken yet. They haven't spoken.
My little boss, stop them.
Yeah. So, as Harry asking about ministries that are performing, I keep asking you this question. Do you think the former president have anything in mind about recontesting the upcoming election in 2029?
Yeah, Joe, we have one wrong. Not that nobody fool you, mine one wrong. Because they not get nobody in CDC to replace Joe. Nobody there.
So it means that when George Weah leaves, the CDC is there.
Yeah, it is there. It's just like what happened to the NDPL, to Joe Party, Joe left from the NDPL cannot rise no more.
Well, CDC is a grassroots movement. I mean, institutions like that always have a very good last stand.
Well, you myself are going to tell me who can replace Joe Weah now. Tell me.
I don't know. I'm not part of the
CDC.
CDC.
Nobody there.
But Fernandez is also part of the parties.
Yeah, but Fernandez go myself. I mean, I see on road. The man still America. I mean, I road. Real little to that man. I road. The man Stephen American people. How you call it? Revoke the man. How you call it? And lessons. Or how you call it, of lawyer in America. I'm gonna make it a man passing right. I can how you call it, quiet man. He's just quiet, but he's a criminal.
You have Sir Joseph who is also doing well. He could be.
Yeah, but CDC said I want Sir Joe because Sir Joe we are not going to look ahead. So nobody over there that can replace George Weah. George Weah is coming back, but he's not going to win that there because we have already seen what he did in the first term. He was that dancing buka.
There are lots of people that voted, that supported Joe Walker to be president. Some of them today, they confirmed to us that the cycle with Joe Walker, those that are around the president, preventing them to having access to the president. I mean, you supported this president. I mean, do you have access to the president? Have you talked to the president? I mean, do you have that opportunity to meet the president now?
But the president to us is not business as usual. Yeah, so I'm happy that so because other presidents will have access to them. So it's not business as usual. You see, for me, meeting the president is not a thing. But you should work for Liberian people. Okay? So none of the men working for Liberian people, look at now, I can leave for here and go to Tapeta in less than 3 hours, 4 hours being Tapeta. Okay? The road are paid. The only place where the road end now, and I reach that from. I go from Ganta to second P. You go down the road for the government, what you're going to eat the money. Okay? But the World Bank project from second P to Tapeta, the road is already done. It will be graduated pretty soon. So the president is working. Civil servant is not complaining. Okay, our parents are taking pay, our brothers are taking pay, our relatives are taking pay. They're not complaining. So I don't think meeting Joseph it left for the president. For me, the time I really want to meet Joseph Boga, the time and pass. If I really want to meet Joseph Boga, I will push all the burdens on meeting. You know, for me, I'm a man. I get ambition, and I get time to do things. When I get the country, the first time when I really meet the president, I wrote into meeting. So I know there are people around the men that giving advice, like how you call it, like put a great space in who are in NEC, how you call it, ANC. They were down there getting power. People around the president giving bad advices. It will happen. But Joseph Boga trying to show that the government should not only be for a one political party, we should include other people.
Let me ask you this. Yeah, we see Stanton Waterspoon, Martin Colley, other than expressing their dissatisfaction with the way the government are going. Can you speak about that?
Yeah, but Stanton wanted how you call it, a project from the government. Stanton wanted to be importing rice in the country, to have monopoly over rice. And Joseph Boga said, no, one person can have monopoly over rice in the country. So you think Stanton really supported how you call it, Joseph Boga? There was last minute of time when Stanton saw that United Party going to win, that time he joined the bandwagon. Okay, for Martin Colley, he's our Rambo. Okay, he's still doing those things he used to do, and it's good to hold other people feet to the fire for to do what is right. But for Stanton a crook. And I Stanton, man, what can be from America? And then your house while they're talking, they met on house arrest. I have been taking some of my own house arrest very serious around here. Stanton's on house arrest.
But that's the same man the United Party were taking him serious.
Yeah,
but push the United Party to win election.
But during that time, there are no new Republican on the man. The man had new Republican on him. He cannot leave the better way of America. He cannot go nowhere. During that time, we were working with him. During that time, they don't have criminal record. But since the man have criminal record now, the man have tinted record. So the government have to be very careful with that kind of man. Stanton is enjoying the freedom of expression in this country. Then he continue to enjoy it. But doesn't mean that what Stanton said is all true. No. Stanton is mad. Stanton is frustrated. Stanton want to be in the country moving around with windshield that we are moving around here. Hey, you just call me and they're passing around. Nobody going to me. I've named him a picking car. Stanton want to be doing the same thing, but he cannot do it.
Because of the character.
The character, he cannot do it. Not that Brempo hold you. Stanton can't tomorrow that Brempo will go meet him. Because La Brempo loves Stanton. And you know, because he can steal the money and give it to them and enjoy it.
So he was really stealing.
Yeah, men are rogue. The men are criminal. That men are still not criminal. So it's a criminal who are being indicted. And then they judge the man guilty. But the men pay money, so they say, Mama, you'll be jail in your house. The man jail house. So the men saying that behind the food, they're talking plenty of points here lately. You don't tell that man serious. And the government should not take Stanton serious. They are last thing the man, how the man passing a prison you. The man passing a prison to be talking plenty. The only way he will not feed it. Then our people know that boy cannot live in that country. That boy has been in prison in your own house. So that he passing a jail time by saying that behind the phone, talking to that people, he feel good when he's doing it. He not do it, so not happen to him. But for Martin Colley, he's doing well. He's doing good. We have to have other people are going to feed to the fire for them to do what is right.
But that's why now they have already silenced Prophet Key. So Prophet Key is no longer a firebrand Prophet Key we used to know during the CDC administration.
But we are not saying nothing wrong. We are saying things very wrong. Come outside. I'm not saying something.
So nothing wrong with this government.
What is wrong?
Okay, if you are asked to grade the Boakai's administration from 1 to 100, what could be that grade mark?
From 1 to 100?
Yeah.
And I give the president 100.
100?
I'll give 100. If that 100, I give me 100. My man, the country is free now.
I don't know, Boakai, right? We felt that the advocacy or the advocating Prophet Key that we knew were then the same Prophet Key. How is it you change to become a pro-government supporter so easily?
No, first of all, any of my government, but any of the government brought the power.
No, you brought change.
You brought change.
It's not necessary that
but I brought the government the power, but the government doing well. When the government made mistake, the government can correct it. You don't know that when you put poor money, government.
Who are those currently in Joe Boakai's government that should not be in the government?
Currently, the government should not be the government. Grace need to go because they have been outcry. Yeah, they have been outcry on Grace. He need to go, and I think the issue that there between Grace and Joseph Boga, that's a friendship from school days. And I think Joseph Parker need to let it go, and they're not doing it because they hate you, but they have been outcry. And some of the outcry that he need to visit the people, see and verify and see it makes sense, and that grace pay go. Put crying grace pay need for a lobby.
Are there with the labor sector as well? I mean, are there now concerns? I'm saying there have been concerns from Liberians with the labor sector. Do you think your Nima County brother in Cooper Crowd is performing?
You know what I say when saying on Nima County, more people against the poor Nima in the country. Let me tell you something. You see, when it comes to the issue of Nima, we gotta look at it carefully and see what it's saying are true, or they're only doing it based upon tribalism. Because the country is very tribalist. Very, very much tribalist. That's why you see people in local, the Manigo men, that is one of the 16 tribes to say now Liberia. The country is very tribalist. I don't think Cooper Christ is not working. I think it's working, but because he Gio man, and there are some other Gio people that are working in the sector with Cooper Christ. So they cry, oh, they play a become how you call it, and Nima County. So if a Nima County man is competent to do a job, should I not appoint him? Liberia is very tribalist. I think they only fighting that man because of tribalism.
Yeah, okay. Let me ask you about Doc Cooper. Doc Cooper, according to the University of Liberia, he stole a dead body, degree, and then he had been disgraced by the University of Liberia. If you are asked by me, what action do you think the president should take on Doc Cooper?
No action, because Doc Cooper never became an inspector because he came with degree. Doc Cooper he was put an inspector based upon merit, that he knows the job, he doing a job. If, for example, you have a fake driving lesson, and you use that fake driving lesson to get a job, and now we get to know that fake driving lesson, you will be dismissed because you get a job based upon fake driving lesson. But Doc Cooper never became an inspector based upon a degree from university. No.
But he lied on his credentials.
You say he lied, but Doc Cooper were attending the university.
No, the university came out with a statement.
They now come out with a statement. How you form a committee to investigate a man without inviting a man? But you know that how you call it, there was a committee that was formed to investigate Doc Cooper, but they don't invite Doc Cooper. The man should have to be invited. There should be a due process. What's the due process? What are you talking about due process? Was there any due process for Doc Cooper? So you think Doc Cooper get any right to that go to university? Their man number be used to it? Who getting a their man number?
But those are
and at the same university and dismissing one another.
I've been dismissed.
Okay, but the dismissed people are even calling Doc Cooper for investigation. When I went to the election commission on that issue breakup, the people invited me. I sat down with the commissioners, and I was investigated by the commissioners. So there was a committee that was set to investigate Doc Cooper, but they never invited Doc Cooper. They just came out with report. So there is no due process over there.
So for this reason,
Joseph Walker should not do nothing because Doc Cooper not get a job with any degree. If Doc Cooper going to get a job with degree, then Joseph Walker should dismiss him because he will fake degree. He never came with no degree to get a job.
Parker, before you take us, we talk about reconciliation, which is very important. I listened to you mention the former president. Two of you had a very good time in Lima. It shows that we need to have a national reconciliation in this country. I don't know where you stand with that, but I'm too as well. You've been having issues with some people. There are some individuals you hit at during the elections. They have some issues with you. Some of them are not in government, including the very United Party people. I mean, the likes of some other guys as well. I mean, what's your stand on reconciliation?
People should reconcile based upon maybe issues in the past that divided them. We cannot just speak reconciliation. What just happened during the election in Nima County when the vice president just went on and started apologizing on behalf of me without even investigating whether I caused the people or not, because I'm not election time, everybody want to win. Okay, so we should be talking about reconciliation based upon a tangible issue, a tangible split between people. We not just bring people together to reconciliation. Who are we trying to reconcile here? Get some of the new people to reconcile. For me, I think the whole country have already reconciled.
The country have already reconciled?
Yeah, what I believe. The whole country. What happened in the country is because we have to create jobs for the people. The government should be able to create more jobs for the people.
Are you a reconciliator?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm told you've been having issues with some other United Party guys. Back then during the elections, I can recall you supported some young guys to go in the soft east.
You're talking about how you call it?
What's his name? Now Momo Johnson and his group. You sent them to the soft east, and I'm told upon their return.
Jabate as well.
Yeah,
what's the relationship?
And I'm told upon their return, you've been having some issues with them.
But you see, all the people that wrong me, they need to come and beg for forgiveness. So like for me, I get no issue with it. When you bring more Johnson here tomorrow, him myself, we talking more Johnson, also my boss writing me. Put a match about there. I don't get issue. I mean, maybe match about there will get job in the government. Match about there is a sedition, it's still a sedition. It's still a sedition. Say Prophet, he say match about there is still a sedition. When you're talking, I can reach you in. It's still a sedition. That means match about there to join the government. Match about there went to do a how you call humanitarian job in Cape Mount and Bobolu when he start to how you gonna ask the people who they think will win, majority of the people say Joseph Baka will win. Now how can you come and say, man, just start pushing for Joseph Baka to win? And when Joseph Baka won, match about that will come outside and start calling Joseph Baka. And I'm going to slow down, he will get job. And how you get job? So me and Match about don't get issue. But I'm made to get job now. I'm not benefiting from the job I'm made to get. I would talk to him, should not go and cause the paper because the paper will get him job.
Were you expecting benefit from him?
Yeah, I not benefit like money, but I expect a homage. A homage for such a person who you brought on board. You nurture him and even send him money. Okay, to keep quiet. And through it, he get job. But then asking that you not do nothing for him. That means so reconcile or he's so reconcile. And how you call it, Momo there? I generated money 11,000 and sent them to grandchildren. 11,000 and sent the grandchildren.
That's US we're talking about.
Yeah, 11,000 you are sending the grandchildren to go my phone. This is my channel.
You gave them 11,000.
Yes, 11,000 to go my vote.
And then what
I
happened?
paid them on the day of the election, each of them. I paid them. After the election, I pour money in the pocket for the
Except for the 11?
Yeah, they don't have to do everything.
Okay, you go finish 11,000.
I paid them on the day of the election. I paid them. We can pay people watch. They were paying. I paid their hotel, paid their food, and take cow for them in Grand Chile so they can be there. So now you people go to Joseph. I say you they don't have no plan of going to Grand Chile. Now you go to Joseph Baka, and Joseph Baka get $10,000.
Except for the 11,000 when they returned from the southeast.
Yeah, when they returned,
Joe Baka gave them 10,000.
yeah, they went to Joe Baka. They talked to Marine. What Joseph Baka? How you call it?
Yeah,
Chief of Staff Marine. They spoke to Marine. And Maureen make them to meet the Papa gave them $10,000. The $10,000 come and say, oh, Prophet, get them and share money. I said, all right.
Were you expecting something from the money?
But I need something for the money to be able to go back to our people there. To tell you, I need about 5,000 for that money to go back to the grandchildren to tell them thank you.
The guys did not call you.
And they did not come in and share the money.
So when you got the information, did you reach out to them?
Yeah, I reached out to them.
And why would they
And they told me to share the money on the spot. After the people get the money, the security.
You not sending there.
Yeah, man. The minister comes to share money, spice, we just get the money, even the men there who is and he not allowed. I'm truly talking. Because I have noticed one thing when you go to visit a minister in a place, when the different minister office, they start begging you. The security begging you. Go to any lawmaker, stay in that office. They don't know whether the man getting money or he not getting money. They say, man, what am I doing? So I believe what they said. But they're supposed to call me as the leader. So, oh, Preggy.
Isn't that the guys were afraid that you are the kind of leader when it comes to money, you're being very decisive on it?
I don't think they were afraid, but I think that money can make bigger dance.
Your money, isn't that their money greed? That's
my man. They all going to buy in one way.
No, but that take cost. 0778665699 or 080561644. Prophet Key is here with us this morning. Let's go to the phone line and take this person quickly. Good morning, welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm listening to the Key because I don't want to immigrate and process, so it's Key. And I'm listening to him. And he said a lot of things that even a son go into electoral listening to him because you know
No. Don't do that to my guests here, I beg you. I will never allow anybody to disrespect my guests.
It means that chap is intellectualism. When you say intellectualism, be that man.
Yeah, let's take somebody on this line here quickly. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, DJ, and good morning to the free position movement leader. To Johnson over Israel.
Thank you.
From member I to last do as a district number 8, especially at Info and I'm a student at DMT University.
Okay.
Very happy and very fun to see and to hear my leader speaking like this. But I have a situation with EFFM. Now I want to ask my leader if he has any thinking of at least talking with the leader of EFFM, because this government, mind you, I was not the score at the day of motion military party council. So, and I would like for leader to remain he was a not to give and not to go down with this government. So, this basically, with a fair eye, and watching the government, and always set this leader in the government to watching the government, let them do right. So, in fact, now we can have you there.
Okay.
So, CDC.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Let's take somebody on this line here quickly. Good morning, welcome.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara, and good morning, Brother Harris. Good brother, kind of a tricky question. I'm Chairman Momodu Critical Johnson, or Corner Rescue Chairman. I'm following the discussion. I'm driving from the boulevard coming in, and I managed to hear that Rescue Day is on the radio. Let me say a good morning, Prophet, and I think I will stop by. I will ask my driver to stop by so I can see the Prophet. The Prophet is one of us, and he did extremely well. The mother take it to the bank. With all of the criticism, he still remains the rescuer. He has not joined any of the cities. So I said, I will join you and many others to call on His Excellency to try to meet the Prophet. Meeting the Prophet today, they will not take nothing.
My man, the man accuse you about taking money, then you can't talk about. Now you don't want to get made man to see president.
I'm not praising him.
Now you don't want to get made man to see president.
No, but listen, they legally.
But you say you don't see the, how many times you don't see the president, and I people help you to go there.
I've seen the president.
Like people help you to go see president, then you say you can help somebody. No, don't tell me that one. Now don't make him know that you get control.
No, ask the man how all the men.
I'm a leader. Mr. It's concerning.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Address it now.
Now, I will first of all say I will take all responsibility for what happened transpired in the past. But again, I didn't meet the president because I wanted $10,000. Like he said, he reached out to me.
You met? Okay, let me ask you now. You met the president, right?
Yes.
Did you receive $10,000 from the president?
It was alleged I received.
Did you receive $10,000 from the president? That's my question. Did you?
No, I didn't receive $10,000.
How much you receive? How much you receive?
Thank you. Listen, it will be coming.
How much you receive from the president? How much? Is it 5,000, 2,000, 1,000? Which one?
Was it more than 10,000?
The rescue David would be brave enough to come and say, I received $10,000 on behalf of the.
Okay, how much you receive now? They don't know because I want to ask you the next question.
If even I receive $100,000, I mean, my team and I will not qualify to receive a short get.
Okay, so you receive. Okay, so I come in a Momo. So you receive 10,000. You receive 10,000 and did not go back to the prophet to say, oh, this is the amount I received.
Let me repeat. I did not receive 10,000.
How much you receive?
If I received 10,000 or 100,000, it is something I was entitled to.
How much you receive now? How much you receive, Momo?
If I received 10,000.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much because you can address that. Let's take 3 more calls, then we'll wrap it up. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name is joining us from.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show.
Okay.
You think, yeah, my brother is sometimes, but what work is you that will mislead people in this country. When I say well, I don't know why it's definition of the word well. Why they actually use to say everything is well in this country? Yeah? Just people are saying things. Let the government minister people that complaining on
Yeah, but they may agree the government 100%.
Even the government, those who are particular in the street, the government doesn't have any control over the business sector you do.
Okay.
People are buying so those companies, people are into the selling and wholesale and retail.
Okay.
Come on, say the government is doing well.
All right, thank you so much. The government are doing well. Let's take another person. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Father. Good morning to Billy. Good morning to the prophet as well. Thank you. Here's the point of Samuel like this. And let me appreciate you. Look, Billy and Walker. He are very committed, and this government and the president is committed to improving the living condition of our people. We are not going to give credence to backward reactionary elements who are miserably feel and trying to re-navigate their way into the political landscape of our country in the name of a quote-unquote protest. Look, protest because the media is even doing Mobile Moru well. What is this government got to run behind a Mobile Moru who is extremely frustrated? He's even struggling to amalgamate people in the name of protest. Even somebody who the organization name, and they have to come publicly to warn him not to use somebody who the name.
Okay.
So tell you that these guys got no moral in the political landscape.
Okay. All right.
That's what we have. You have to conclude, BJ. You have to conclude. Let me appreciate the problem you fought for this regime, you fought for this stuff. And I think there should be nothing. This is a time that we must be able to protect the country's interest. We must be able to protect the national development.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Assistant Minister Mike Jabate was calling. I think he wants to participate on the show. We stay anticipating your call, Mark. But I take this person on a WhatsApp number. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, Harry.
Yeah, welcome. Yadima joining us from?
This is Springer Royal David. I'm calling from Masolado District number 11.
Okay.
Okay, I want to say hats up to Prophet Key Studio and I want to give him for the reconciliation we talk about. I think we need more of that in Liberia. As you guys said, we need to have a day in Liberia or a time that we reconcile our country. One of the key things we have to do. And he spoke about the percentage of the government 100%. I want to say thank you for that. As we said in the past, that this government, the president that we would portray as the best, and he is the best, will do the best for the Liberian people. You can see the working of the president. I think there are small lapses, only one or two people pressing at the president.
But people coming protest now. People coming protest because of bad governance.
The government and the president, they are working hard to see the Liberian people benefit from their own tax paying money.
Okay.
And there are a lot of things in coming days. Go ahead, you want to ask the question?
Yeah, I said people coming protest. People want to protest because of bad governance.
Listen, as Prophet Keith said, and all people have been saying, I will have my voice there to say, look, there is nothing in this country people should go on the street and say they want to protest for. What? Who held in the protest? Look at the person that held in the protest. They just from the government allowed for 6 years. What was the achievement in those 6 years?
Okay.
As he said, the people are advocating, people are protesting because there were a lot of things that happened in those 6 years that passed.
Okay, thank you.
What's the celebrity of people going on the street to protest?
All right, thank you so much. Now take Mark Jabate on this line. That's Minister Mark Jabate. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, and Mr. Kamara, and good morning to the corporate, and to my friend and brother, and to you, good morning, gentlemen. And In the office, blessing my
Okay.
I felt.
Yeah, because you back there, you touching that thing, you're
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Mark, for calling in. That's Assistant Minister Mark Jabate, Minister of Internal Affairs. We aren't taking any call again. Prophet, you listen to all of the callers. You want to address them?
Yeah, but all the callers were in my favor. Except the guy who was taking intellectual to be intellectualism. I think that's the issue right there. But you see, like I said, this country is going well. Brother, during job, we had 3 coming in the country. In Morocco, you see, while in Morocco, I was looking big, my face was so up. I hope I can get ear, but I get ear.
Banana will see
Because
the ear.
I can see my ear. Because I was not going nowhere. I scared before my own friend they kill me. Shooting. All in the Liberian community in Morocco, I couldn't go there. I can go Central Town. Because in Central Town, police, they can't do nothing. I didn't go back home. I'll move it. But now in Liberia, I even went to the road, the people disqualify me. Me, I qualify president moving. I'm moving up by myself. I got no security.
It's a brow.
But that's what they're going to put it in. You see, so it's not just me. I'm seeing. You see, Liberian people in the country, they have to be patient. Nothing good comes easily. And you see, when you feel that somebody private money by your entitlement, you always feel that the government doing well. Because I think that what happened in the country. People feel that your own private thing that you get, it should be for them. The government is doing well and the government is working, and nothing good comes easily. We have to be patient. And you know, like I used a word one time. I was discussing with some police at the border of Africa. We were talking politics. You know what they told me? He said, "Do you know that injustice is better than war?" It's an hard language, true one, but it makes sense. He said, injustice is better than war. So long there is no war in the country, everything that there are other injustices, we will handle it.
We will address it.
We address it. But injustice is better than war. War should not come in the country.
Thank you.
And I think that the government is doing well.
Okay.
The voice of Prophet Key this morning, Harris.
Yeah, we'll take our regular weekend break to be back on Monday with another edition of the Punch Breakfast Show. But until then, it's bye-bye for now.
Yes, we'll come to take the job.
Well, folks, you were just listening to the voice of Prophet Key here at Punch FM. This morning, I want to say thank you.